K1 the ultimate.
It's a new dawn, come let's work together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lagos State, come let's take it further. Oh. Lagos is 50, you know. We go jolly together. Celebrate Faji together. Awala leko itesiwaju eko gangan ni koko.
Today on LSETF is about Knickknacks. She makes granola of different flavor, and she has a store in this building. So let's go see her.
My name is Ejiro Jakpa, and I am CEO, Operations Director of Nicnax Enterprise / Knickknacks Granola Logs. And Knickknacks started about 5 years ago, but we were doing other things. We were actually like a solutions provider to individuals and to companies. But 2.5 years ago, we decided to go down the healthy food lane, and that's how Knickknacks Granola was birthed. And what we're trying to do then, what I was trying to do then was I just wanted a healthier way of losing weight without sugar. And I ended up making my own granola. And what happened then was any leftovers that I had, I ended up giving it to people. And you know, eventually I used to get feedback, and people were like, wow, this actually tastes nice. Like, oh, have you considered selling it? That this is actually as good as the stuff you get on the shelf because it has no sugar, it's nice, it's healthy, it's dry. And I tried selling it. I sold 1 jar, I sold 2 jars, I sold 3 jars, and I found that people would actually pay money for it. And I decided to make a business of it, and this is us 2.5 years down the line. Challenges I faced before I accessed the loan was mainly securing my NAFDAC number. Now it's like a catch-22. To get a NAFDAC number, you need a premises. To get a premises for the NAFDAC number, you need money. So, and everything was all intertwined with one another. Now to get a place, to do it up, and to get NAFDAC to come also required me kitting the place to a basic extent. You know, I need the processing equipment, I need some things in place, you know, separate the rooms and blah, 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 all the criteria for NAFDAC. And I needed funds to do this. There was only so much revenue or profit I had generated from the sales of the granola for the last year and a bit before I applied for the loan. So that I would say was the main challenge that I had, just funding to do the basic things to take the business to the next level. I learned about the LSCGF program from a friend. She had applied for it, she heard about it, and she thought, let me just apply for it. It's probably one of those things. And 6 weeks down the line, she got a call, she got a text, she got an email telling her that she has been awarded just under 4 million naira for the LSTF Foundation, and she's like, wow, this thing is real. So she sent the word to everyone in her network, you know, her friends, fellow entrepreneurs and business people, and told them that, you guys, this is real. I think you should apply for it, and we did. I applied for the maximum available, which is 5 million naira. Absolutely none. It was pretty straightforward, and my friend, because she had been through the process before, was able to walk me through every part of it, and any questions I had anyway were answered online in the FAQ section of the website, so no challenges whatsoever. So before the loan, I had 3 staff. Right now we have 5 staff. We have one who started with us this week, and the other one is starting next week, the beginning of November. So we're growing. The goal was to get us to 5 staff, excluding myself, by end of 2017. And then one day we'll grow. We'll employ 500 people, 1,000 people. Amen. The loan has given me fruition to a dream, to a vision that I had. It has made me also realize that the possibilities are endless. I mean, if I transcribe that to reality, like how it's actually affected me. For example, it would take us a whole day to bake like 2 bags of the granola we've just done. But now we can actually bake like 10 bags of granola in a day. Why? because the loan has enabled me to buy industrial size facilities. I have a bigger space, which means I can put a bigger oven. I have like, a 5-rack oven. I have bigger space for mixing. I have a space dedicated to doing things. So what is done for me, it has decreased production time and increased productivity. It's also decreased the time it takes from receiving a bespoke order from a client to getting it out to them. Sometimes we get a client who say, I want 500 bags and I need it done in my brand, in my label, blah, blah, blah. This is how I want it and I need it within the next 3 days from beginning to end. So with this loan, I'm able to increase productivity and decrease production time. Yes, I do. We plan on having like a training part of the business. So what we plan on doing is to empower people. It was someone who shared their secrets on how to make granola that I was able to go online, research it, and then start a brand myself. At the end of the day, we all want a greater Nigeria. How are we going to do it? By each of us playing our parts and then, teach someone to fish so that they can in turn teach people and then build their own community and ultimately build a nation. Yes, keep on the good work. Keep on with what you're doing. Keep on changing lives. You guys have changed lives positively. They have changed my life and they have changed the lives of my staff. I'm able to employ more people now because obviously I've increased production, which means I have more output and more people that I can supply my goods to. So yes, LSCF, keep on the good work so that I can, enable one who eventually can enable another, be it paying school fees or whatever it is that they need to do for their own family. And in turn, the ripple effect continues. And we will have a greater Nigeria one day.
That your small idea can get bigger tomorrow. That is why LSETF is here for you. All you have to do is to visit www.lsctf.ng. I am Odunwayo Oti, and this is Battleballs.com. Bye for now.
Mo fẹ́ ikú dànù, mo fẹ́ àrùn dànù, mo fẹ́ àṣeyọrí dànù, àtọwọ́ tọmọ kọ́ máa bá.